Shalom. Thank you. One person went to Hebrew school. Awesome. Feeling right at home. Not nervous in the slightest. Great. Quick announcement, everyone. If you're thinking of heckling me, don't bother. I already received the best heckle I or anyone could ever receive. I was in Minneapolis, Minnesota about 3 years ago. Native American gentlemen screamed at me, "Your people stole my land." Quick fun fact, my family didn't get to this country until the 1950s. I was like, "Excuse me, sir, I'm Jewish. We had nothing to do with stealing your land." Then I found out his house got taken by the bank, and I was like, "Oh, our bad." Shit, that is on us. I apologize, little feather. Did you guys know that there are more Jews in the world than there are Native Americans? You know what that means? Genocide is just one more thing Americans are better at than the Germans. Oh. USA! 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 Oh, you're better at engineering? Yeah, everything except for the destruction of a race of people. Fuck you, rookies! Yeah, it gets real in a hurry with me. Quick warning. Alright, here's a cute one to balance it out. Millennials are afraid of eating gluten. Pretty sure that's why so few of us are breadwinners. Oh, that's a dad joke. My dad died when I was 3 years old. I'm sorry, that was the cutest way I could give you that information without depressing you. It's tragic, I know. My dad was 39 when he died. He drowned in pussy. No, it was cancer. It was cancer. I'm sorry, that was the cutest way I could give you that information without depressing you, because there's nothing funny about cancer. Cancer is the worst. If I had no option, if I had to lose my dad that young and I was given the choice, I would much prefer if he was murdered. Because murder is way better than cancer. It's cheaper, it's faster, and maybe I'd have grown up to be a superhero. I don't know. Seems like it works for a lot of other people. You know, Batman, his parents are murdered. He grows up, he gets to train as a ninja. He sticks to the shadows. That sounds awesome. My dad dies of cancer. All I ever need to train for are fucking marathons. That's bullshit. Which, by the way, why do we only run marathons for cancer? That doesn't make any sense to me. Your great aunt gets breast cancer. You run outside all day in the sun. You come home with skin cancer. Now people have to run another marathon. That's a Ponzi scheme. Don't fall for it, people. The only reason I stick to the shadows is because a couple of these new moles are making me real nervous. Melanoma is my joker. Thank you, one guy that joke was designed for in the back. I'm just saying, why do we only do marathons? My dad died of colon cancer. Can't we have a hot dog eating contest for that? Whoever eats the fewest wins. How about prostate cancer? You know the main reason older people get prostate cancer is because they don't have enough orgasms? Yeah, I'd like to run that marathon. That sounds amazing. I actually just had one by myself in the condo before I got out here. Anybody want to sponsor me for tomorrow? Take ribbons. Thank you for laughing. That's a really hard material to make people chuckle at. But that's my philosophy in life. Life is terrible. You have to laugh at it. Otherwise, it's going to be way worse. If you guys want to be more optimistic, step one, stop watching the news immediately. The news is designed to scare you and make you feel sad and afraid. Have you even seen the trailers for the news? Don't go anywhere. When we come back, could your neighbor be a pedophile? Holy shit, could he be? What are the odds that there are two of us in this building? I better stick around. Here's a true statistic, everybody. In the last 20 years, violent crime in this country has dropped by over 50%. But in that same 20 years, thanks to the rise of 24-hour news channels, reports of violent crime have shot up several 100%. So, statistically, we're safer than we've ever been, but we're all convinced that any given night, some gang is gonna break into our house and murder us. That is, of course, if the Zika virus or Ebola doesn't kill us first. That is, of course, if North Korea and ISIS don't team up like a WWF 80s tag team and murder us first. It makes you so depressed you want to kill yourself, but you can't because Obama's gonna take your guns. Oh, 1 second, the Kardashians just had a tummy ache, let's switch over to that. That's the news, why are you watching that? Don't do it. The news is not reality, it's reality television. They just want ratings. The crazier the story, the more attention it gets. That's why we have all these random mass shootings in this country. It's always the same story. Some lonely white guy wants attention, he wants to be a celebrity, and it's easier to pass a background check for a gun than it is for a reality show. So they think, well shit, I'm a little bit boring, so I can't be the crazy one this season on MTV's The Real World. Guess I'll just have to go crazy in the real world. And it works, doesn't it? They go out, they kill a bunch of people, or they bomb a place, and they're celebrities overnight. It's disgusting. Because as a comedian, I've been killing and bombing for years, and no one knows who the fuck I am. How did they do that? Like, I'd have a great set here tonight, it's not gonna make me any more famous. But if I literally killed here tonight, I would be so well known tomorrow. Nah, you guys are cool, I like you. Bigfoot, what a great bar, what a great bar. But it's something to think about though, isn't it? Because it works. I think we shouldn't be glorifying murderers, we should be embarrassing them. Instead of reading a manifesto on the news, you should only be allowed to read the killer's dating profile. That's it. Here's how every report of a mass shooting should go. Channel 6 exclusive, we obtained last week's killer's OkCupid profile. Apparently his name was Down to Pound Browntown 69. And for the next 3 weeks, we're going to be showing exclusive clips of the dick pics he sent to every girl he matched with. I guarantee you that is not the attention they want. You will see the shootings decrease immediately. I can prove to you they're killing people for attention. Just look where they're shooting. Schools, theaters, parks, places where we hear about that, we're like, why would someone do that? And we watch the news to find out why. Makes them famous. That's why you never hear about shootings at the DMV. If that ever happened, we'd all just be like, yeah, why the fuck doesn't everybody do that? And watch The Simpsons instead. You're not getting famous that way. If I was a reporter and someone started firing shots at a DMV while I was there, my first thought wouldn't be, oh my god, I need to survive to tell this tale. My first thought would be, oh my god, I just moved up 3 spots in line. Thank you, crazy pants. Thank you very much. So, here's the thing, I'm not gonna just complain, I like offering solutions. So how do we stop all the mass shootings? Here's what we do. All these crazy people, they want attention, they want to be celebrities, and they can only do it by killing people. I say, let's give it to them. There should be a reality show where like all the crazy people can just fight it out amongst themselves, like our own personal Hunger Games sponsored by Coca-Cola and McDonald's. Because they're killing us enough as it is anyways, we might as well enjoy it watching it. I want to call it Mass Murder Manor. Ted Nugent has nothing better going on these days, he can host it. It's gonna be the greatest elimination ceremony ever. Because we're going to have different games every single week. 1 week we're going to give you harpoon guns, put you in a bounce castle, see who crawls out at the end of it. One night, let's give them napalm, put them in a hot air balloon. Just see what happens. I'd watch it, you would, because there's going to be no background checks. The crazier you are, the better. I want to get, every time that you survive, 1 more page of your manifesto, you get to read it. I'm rooting for the craziest fucker. I want the guy who thinks 9/11 was committed by Cookie Monster. That's my dude. So I think that's going to stop all the random shootings by white people. Now, how do we stop all the gang shootings? Because that's a bigger problem, but the mainstream media never talks about it. I have a solution for that as well. I think we should just invite all the gangs into Mass Murder Manor. We tell you to prove that your gang is the toughest. Grand prize, your crew gets Detroit. And let me clarify, I'm not saying like Detroit is now your turf. No, I mean we're literally giving you the keys of the city. You fix this shit. I believe in you. Because I think the Crips or the Bloods would do a way better job than the politicians. If for anything, I think gang members care more about their communities. Proof? When's the last time you saw a mayor with the name of his city tattooed across his throat, huh? I'm just saying, a lot of people don't trust Hillary Clinton, but if she shows up to the next debate with like a Little Rock tramp stamp, I'm like, yeah, bitch, I trust you. You got my votes. And I'll close with this. You guys like impressions? All right, two, that's enough. I don't need to please everybody. I only do one impression, but I do it very well. Here it is, my one impression. You didn't accept me. Not surprised. You never accepted me before, and you didn't accept me now. But guess what? This isn't the end of it. I'm gonna keep coming back, and I'm gonna keep coming back, and one day, you will accept me! That's my impression of my computer's Adobe updates every morning. Jeez, pump the brakes, Adobe. I swear, I will leave you in the Flash player. And I end really cute, too. Guys, thank you very much. My name is Nat. Appreciate it.